Today I have got part 3, my final part for my video game ranking, and we will start out with number 5, which is Lego Batman the video game, which I believe was my first Lego video game that I ever got, which I got it on my Nintendo Wii. Still one of the most fun Lego video games I've ever played. And one I sadly can't revisit because my Nintendo Wii is broken for good, so I can't really revisit any of these fun Wii games again. But I just had so many memories playing this game because you could play a set of levels for the hero story as well as the villain story, which the main hero's hub was the Batcave and the villain hub was Arkham, which I thought was really great. And there is a lot of connections with this game, Lego Batman 2, and a couple from Lego Batman 3 into Lego DC Supervillains, which you'll see in a little bit. And that I actually didn't notice until I had played Lego DC Supervillains. And I think that's a really great connection between the other Lego Batman related games, because I feel that the villains they never really got what they deserved in Lego until a few years ago. And it all started back in 2008 with Lego Batman the video game, which I love just about everything with this game. The only probably nitpick thing I have with this game is just the hub size, which is just the Batcave and Arkham. But other than that, I absolutely love this game and really wish I could go back and play it again sometime. And then we've got Lego Jurassic World on my PS4 at number 4, which is a really great Lego game, and I have all of the Jurassic movies on DVD. If you guys want a full ranking of all of the movies, I will do that. I don't know when though, because I still have to watch all 5 of the movies in order. That's something I've been wanting to do for about a month and a half now. But for the Lego game, I just love the take on all the parts of the first 4 movies. But the only nitpick that I have with the game is the fact that it slowly got worse as you went through the story modes. It started out really good and hot with Jurassic Park and how they did the story for that. But then it slowly got downgraded quite a bit. Had a really nice hub world for Jurassic Park. The Lost World had a decent hub world area, but not the best. And then Jurassic Park 3 had absolutely, I would say, 0 hub area for that game. But they all 4 movies were given 5 really, really great levels. And so that's a real plus to me when it comes to newer games. So I really enjoy this game, especially for the chase scenes where you're getting chased by a dinosaur, and then the way that Lego can make the graphic scenes from the movies into comedic Lego humor scenes is just always a great thing to see. And same with Lego DC Supervillains, which is the most recent Lego game I've played the story mode of. And you guys can check out my recent thoughts video on Lego DC Supervillains on my channel. But it comes in at number 3, just behind my 2 absolute favorite Lego games. And one of the big things that I love with this game is the voices that they have for the characters, which I believe the original voice for Superman from Justice League, as well as the original voice of Lois Lane from, I believe, Justice League Unlimited, and maybe possibly Justice League from 2001. are back, as well as Kevin Conroy's back as Batman, Mark Hamill's back as the Joker. So even just getting the original voices of Batman and Joker from the early 2000s back for a game, it would have been perfect for me, even if the game was, even if the game levels themselves were crap, then I would still get the game, which gladly, they're way better than a good chunk of the LEGO video games I've played when it comes to levels, and I just love this game as an overall. It's one of my more fun current LEGO games I have, so, because after a while, LEGO games seem to get burnt out if you burn through them the whole really quickly, which I made the mistake and did that with LEGO City Undercover. But LEGO DC Supervillains has a really great hub world going back to LEGO Batman 2 style, which is great. And I just love that you get all the different characters. And there's just too many things to say that are positive about this game. I don't really have any negative problems with this game other than the fact that you end up on the moon or something for part of some of the levels towards the end of the story, and I'm not really a big fan of that, but the positives outweigh the negatives in this game, so I'm really happy with this game as an overall. And then we've got LEGO City Undercover, which you guys know, there's pretty much nothing bad that I can say about this game, being a big fan of LEGO City, and this is one of my favorite LEGO games that I've got on my PS4. The only real nitpick problem again with this game is the moon level that they have in the game, and all the skydiving. I'm not a big fan of that, but there is one pretty big plus in this game, and that is the fact that there are no flying time trials, which is kind of a nice thing, because I like driving in LEGO games, but flying is not my favorite thing to do. And that leads us on to my number one and absolute favorite LEGO video game, LEGO Batman 2 DC Supervillains, or DC Superheroes from 2012. And this was always one of my favorite LEGO Wii games, other than maybe my two wrestling games that I had on my Wii, my SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 and 2011. This was probably my most played video game that I had on my Wii, and I absolutely love the story mode idea for this game. And the only real nitpick I've had over these years with this game is probably the fact that they included Cyborg as one of the 7 Justice League members, when he's not even one of the original 7 members of the Justice League, and you had to unlock Hawkgirl, who is an original member of the Justice League. You had to unlock her by one of these gold doors that you had to build, and then you get the character. And I just think that that was kind of a bit of a slap in the face to the character when they didn't include her as a main 7 for the Justice League, when she's been that way for years, way before they decided on this game. And so that's one of the big things that nitpicks me when it comes to this game. So, but other than that, I absolutely love this game, and I can't really think of anything bad to say about this game, other than maybe the fact that I never have actually completed any of these LEGO games. I've gotten close on LEGO Batman 2 and LEGO City Undercover. Gotten very close on both of those, but never have actually completed those. But that is my full 13 out of 13 ranking for my LEGO video games. So you guys can tell me your thoughts on this video in the comment section below, and just like and subscribe for more, because I will do more in the future.